Okay, there we go. So, today we'll be doing the challenge 2D did not so long ago. So, as you see here, this is what we're allowed to do. We are allowed to play one of each tower, and we can only use this one. One of them can be a tier 0, tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and a tier 5. You are allowed to get crossbands. I'm not using supermines. I'm using this as a base tower because it's actually a solid base tower. I'm using arc buff for some reason. I'm using blue incineration. I'm using this. Actually, arc buff. I can use arc buff and super monkey. That would work great. And I have a tier 2 engineer and a tier 1 boat. Boat is obvious why. I'm just gonna let's see. I just wanna go for the get a spike factory out of the way. The dark champion is gonna be here. The arc buff I want to have here then. Meaning you know what? Let's get the arc buff down. Larger potions. Doesn't buff anything right now. Because it's so fast attacking. Let's just go for the stronger bar. It's gonna be less of time. We'll figure it out. That means I'm gonna put the NG here. Does it? It doesn't arc buff the towers, which makes sense. It's good that it doesn't do that. That would be so annoying, and it would also be hilarious though. So, I don't think I need PS. I think I'm more worried about late game. I need damage. This is one of the best tier 2s, I think. The helipellet is maybe also one of them. Just so I get it out of the way. So I have to get this super monkey down soon. Oh god, thank god. This one, alchemists are actually pretty good for damage. It's good. Super monkey. I want the arc buff instead of village. Just because I personally think having more damage is more important. I could have combined that with tax zone. That's actually pretty strong. As both for damage. I can always sell, so. But right now, I think that's more important. I don't. Oh, thank God the Spike Factory can solo this round. This gives me enough time to think about camo detection. I'm gonna go for knockback first. I just want to get at least ultra vision. Oh, good. Okay, I'm playing on a quite high game speed right now, which may cause disadvantages for micro and stuff, but I don't do micro. Oh, I just realized this gives like it gives a small attack speed boost. Pretty sure. Plasma Blast. Even though this does remove a camo, that's not the reason for having it. The reason is fortifieds are a massive problem late game. I should maybe get more anyways. I just realized. I think this is more important. There we go. It's decent damage. This is right now a waiting game. Okay. You know what? I've good enough uptime. Yeah, the buff returns fast enough, so it's fine. Ooh. You know what? The other prospect is actually consistent. Think about consistency. I have to think about it. They say it doesn't really do much right now. This is solid. To the tele had at this point a maybe 3,000 pops. My tier 1 is not that great. This one isn't made for pops, this is just for this thing, for the Dark Champion. So every attack deals 3 damage. Is that better than Pierce? I can always switch it out later. If I see I don't have enough Pierce. Oh, round 63. This defense can actually defend against that. Impressive. I want Dark Champion. Wait a minute. This gives range. Plus a bit more pierce. 2 damage to more enemies. It has no pierce unless it's under this. And it gains 1 pierce question mark. Hey, show me the upgrade description. Game. British bus. With the bouncing, which would be good for AoE, but I think BTD6 is gonna be the biggest problem late game actually. This thing disintegrates anything that doesn't like BAD later. And fortifieds. I think this here max is actually a pretty good late game tower. You need to micro it. It does decent damage against BADs, but that's not the main reasons. It just makes it so balloons are less tanky basically. Which fortifies are a real problem late game. Even more knock. Pretty sure this actually gives pierce a bit. It has a bit of pierce. It's gonna be enough. Shattering shells. Fire. Signal for 10,000. Heli is actually better because it's maybe better because it's global, but this is DPS wise, as long as stuff is in range, it's better. This is just the best base tower, I think. And this is for the path. I was sure about the T1, so I just went for it. T5 was the biggest struggle. I really wanted to go flying, no, the bottom part, that gunner. Then I don't have the XP, so I decided to fly Fortress, but I don't have the XP for that, so went for Boom Generation. Money, I should have gone for something more expensive, I just realized. Top Pass Super Monkey would actually be a fun challenge, trying to get that. And then sacrificing all the towers, and then building them up again. It would actually be quite fun. Magic is the strongest category to sacrifice to a temple, I'm pretty sure. Military is also good, but magic and support is a really strong combo. With it here, yeah. So this is. And they are knocked back here again. It's not a lot, but it still helps. So let's see. How long does it take before we lose? At least one would beat around 100. Which is definitely possible with this defense. Not sure if it's gonna get further late game. Not really a late game strategy. I think run with one tower from each category would also be very interesting. I know this is gonna be my military one. Magic, it's bottom. It's actually it's gonna have to be middle path Super Monkey actually. No, bottom path Super Monkey. Even though I don't have the max, I think that's better than the other thing. I have to micro. Okay, problem solved. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, that's why I wanted here. It's getting PS capped. Ayuto. Oh yeah. So, let's slow down a bit. Doing. There, okay. Here, hit, doing. Okay. So, this defense doesn't really get further, but it's still solid actually. Well, the problem, I deal with fortifieds, though, and it's decent damage still to normal stuff, but it's basically this thing having to defeat all the other stuff, because these don't help. Well, we have done this. Now let's quickly set up for another challenge. Let's go with one from each category. A hero. We can take hero last. Primary. What do I think is the strongest primary? Primary, I'm going to go with top path eyes for the bonus damage. Military, I'm going to use mortar for the thingy. Super monkey, Superman. Hero. This solves the problem of camera detection. We'll go for the strongest hero. Adora. Okay, problem solved. Now we'll do another challenge. Oh, I forgot something important. Just so I don't mess myself up, as always. The top would be good. I can't get the T5 though, sadly. So, this is also an interesting challenge because you have to find towers that synergize. Do I have to start with doing micro? Ugh, this is annoying. Okay. For the time being, it works. I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna combine. I like refree. I'm not sure about what I'm gonna go for on the Ice Monkey yet. I forgot to restrict the numbers. It's fine. I'm not gonna mess that up, right? Ice Monkey. A good spot. It's like you want it to be like in the middle so it can hit all as much as possible. I forgot about blues being a thing. Don't. I missed some blues in between. I can start microing though, which is incredibly boring. That is why I understand why people like 2D don't like the modder. I can't hit those for some reason. Let's just pretend that never happened. I know what I want. I want that to be like here. The explosions can hit as much as possible. Okay, good. There we go. This deals like with the large amounts of balloons. This gets what's coming through. Now I can save up for Adora, which is gonna help me a lot. Adora can be like here for the most rain. Actually here, so it's better coverage. I'm bad at that, making things optimal. This I want here. I won't get Ice Monkey before later, since every tower can pop lead, which is good. At some point. This can't yet, and this can't yet. But when are you going to need the spike factory to be able to pop frozen balloons? Almost never, unless you use Spike Storm. So like, but it's still good that it can pop LEDs for DDTs. But like, normally Arcbuff deals with that problem. But we are not using Arcbuff. sense, I think that stalling the balloons is more important. And this one already increases the damage taken from balloons, so don't need to worry about that. I need these two still. I'm just gonna go for faster reload right now, just so I don't have to worry about damage. Like consistency, it's just so convenient with models. You can micro them if you want to. You can have them stuck in place. The biggest one, for example, is you don't really need to micro. While the middle platform, you have to focus a lot. While the bottom path, you also have to micro, but you don't have to be as good at micro. You need to be better at microing. And it's like, yeah, it's still. But it's also important to hit like the strongest stuff with that one, so it's difficult to know where to aim, which was the problem for me. My previous strategy was not as good as 2D's strategy, but if I had one more tower that would be decent damage wise, I would have been way better off. So like, what I was missing was SRAM damage. Instead of Arc Buff, I could have taken Druid, which would have actually solved that problem. So I was like debating between those two. So this one can just move around, so like, just gonna put it here for now because that's a good spot. I'm not gonna use Ice Monkey yet. Like, I'm not gonna bother placing it. Adora is actually doing great. For the time being, we can speed up a bit. Signal Flare. The first T5 I wanna get. Wait. Actually, if I place it here, I can go for. Take all hit balloons become brittle. It doesn't say if that's the thing. This is just gonna have for mobs for the time being. Then say wild frozen, including more classic moves. Just gonna go for that for more range. I think range is more important than it attacking often. Lead popping pop. This doesn't this remove? Okay, so I still want the damage. But do I want to use it as a damage tower or a stalling tower? Because this one also gives like +5 damage. 6 or 7 damage is like. I'm gonna go with range. This, just for the sake of having it upgraded. Let's see if I can afford the Super Brittle. I actually want that first. Also just for the AoE. I need something for AoE. If I don't get it, that I could also work with spike mines if I can't afford it in time. Or both are optimally. I just want to get my first T5. And Super Brittle is like amazing. If you want to deal with single targets or also just in general strong loons, it's very good. Problem is, it doesn't have a lot of range. That's where villagers are good. Shattering shells. Other than that, I could have actually gone for the like middle path village. Would actually buff a Dora a lot. But we're not here for a Dora. This challenge is way easier, so this one will create lag. That's going to be fun. I need Dark Champion now, like, I have to save up for it. Spike 9 is solid, and this is also... Oh. Adora... I have Adora's abilities. I'm not gonna be a sacrifice though. It's... Like, I could sacrifice it, but that's like... all my camo detection for it. Like, it doesn't even matter. I just realized. For the time being, it's gonna help. Actually, it makes it level up a bit earlier. So, just so it will help. Just so we all. The Super Bull also has decamoization, so yeah, we don't have to worry about that. I feel like I'm just talking a bunch of nonsense right now. Well, that's one of the things I'm good at. Talking. Talking nonsense, especially. Talking nonsense is like one of the things I'm very good at. Or annoying the teachers. And the teachers are also really frustrating sometimes. That's like why I annoy them. Like if they do like the smallest mistake, I say it. Like today that teachers was so annoying. Like everyone was talking like right before lunch, and our teacher wanted to say something. He started talking so quietly, no one heard him, and everyone continued talking. And the only one who got blamed was me. Okay, I am one of the people that talk the loudest in school, but that's because there's so many people. I have to talk loud so I can hear myself, so I don't forget what I'm saying. So that's like, yeah, annoying. Adora is like the best hero. But like, for damage wise, like, actually main reason to pick it. Like, other good heroes are like Heraldo, but he's very difficult with micro and stuff. It's like complicated, but Heraldo can easily get further. Easily, so yeah. And I'm just gonna put the motor here because it looks better having everything like close to each other. But Adora is like solo the best hero, and Azili is the best for late game. Can one-shot BTDs. One of the few things that can. Yeah, Legend of the Night can technically do it. You have to let him through. Never Got the Sea can. Azili can. And Megalodon. Megalodon doesn't work in this challenge because you need multiple towers for it. So Beast Handler is slightly down. I personally think Beast Handler is good. The top path, the Megalodon, is good for one just late game dealing with BADs because they are so tanky. Whilst here, what are they called? The Pokai and the Pokai is good for stalling, and the middle path is just overall good damage, and it can stun. So stunning is always a nice utility. This one just makes it so stuff has less HP, literally, which makes it easier to deal with. This thing can then deal more damage to it. Increased by this thing again. Like, stall them, but like they can die quicker, which is just good. Adora is level 17. It's a... Actually, you know what? I see a problem with the placement. Should maybe have it here. It's better starting hitting them a bit later than once they get over here again, them still being fortified. This one has that great damage, this as well. I need a ball of light is just a overall good ability. I'm basically just spamming this ability right now. I still don't have super mines, so gosh. Oh, this may be a bit problematic. This just gonna have to deal with the balloons. Oh, thank God. Oh God, that last one was a mess. Adora is soon max, which is gonna be a huge power spike. She's level 19. Okay, after this wave, which means I'm gonna have to do this again. Level 20 Adora is quite powerful. Butterfly is plus. Yes, super mines! Finally! This challenge is easier, but it's still not like super easy. This is basically thinning up. This is just for a bunch of damage. This increases damage taken in a small radius. Super mines are just ridiculously powerful. This is stalling, this is like against fortifieds. Otherwise, fortified damage bonus is actually good for getting down fortified zone. Jeez, I just realized. Oh yeah, DDTs aren't a big problem. Yeah, this thing has a bit of problem hitting DDTs though. We just quickly destroy you. Round 131. Yeah. I hope this doesn't take too long, because I'm right now at 25 times speed already, and I'm still doing great. Like normally at this point, my game looks like a complete mess. So, like what I mean with that is, I normally, in a normal game, I spam down banana farms like crazy. I get a bunch of expensive stuff. I get paragons, high degree paragons, and survive for even longer. So my record is 267 rounds on my tablet currently. That's where I'm currently at, and that run is, I can still continue on that run. I did not die to DDTs, thank God. That would be awkward. Now the rounds begin to be random, which random rounds are difficult. I don't understand. Oh God, this one has caught up. This one still does great though. This isn't for damage, this is for increasing the damage stuff. I could spat stuff on strong. This one may, I don't know, maybe on strong would actually be good. But I prefer having stuff on first until I have to do other stuff. Just because it melts my brain otherwise. It's the one thing I'm bad at, it's micro. Even though I'm amazing at tower defense games, most of them, Infinito I am not that great at, sadly. But okay, it's like, it heavily relies on meta progression, which, unless you play a lot, it's insanely hard. Well, here, meta progression is a thing, but like, you can easily beat the game without it. Chimps is an example. And like, it requires you to play for a while. But there's a lot of stuff to do to get to that point. And there are like challenges for everyone. Like, if you're incredibly good at chimps, you can always do challenges in chimps. Or if you think that chimps is too easy. Or like, bosses. Actually, sometimes are they quite challenging. I personally cannot deal with an elite boss. Unless I use mods. But like, mods are just for having fun. Yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Actually, you stay on strong. Just so I can deal more damage to this thing. Adora does great damage. Actually worked quite well. We all light. Superman says, "Oh God, Superman is like carrying me." This says, Superman has doubles the pops of this. Otherwise, only 2 million. Like, you would think heroes are very powerful, but they are actually, they're more of a help. They're good early game, say so. Early game, mid game. So like, I can try to micro this. Let's see. I'm only gonna give it one try. Okay, good. Being office. I'm not gonna bother teleporting because that kind of destroys my defense temporarily. Just having some more damage on them. It's going to hurt me. Just dealing damage to this thing. Oh god, I hate micro. This is pain for me. Let's see. Well, this thing is soon dead, so... Right. I should put fire on that thing as well, I just realized. Or at least make sure that it burns. This is a good spot for damage, actually. There we go. Having them on lower HP earlier is helping a lot. Yay, I managed it. I managed to live another wave. Good. This is good. Never mind. Oh god, that was close. Bit too close for comfort. Actually, right now I'm going to place it like this, just so I can actually deal with that. Oh god. This is difficult. This is a challenging round. 154 with 5 towers, that's... You can with 2 towers beat chimps. 1 tower if you count Geraldo. But like... Truly going late game is something entirely different. It's not on, that's not something you often do. No. Good enough. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. I'm like, oh god. Yay, finally my mother gets to do stuff again. Don't have too much time either, which is a slight problem. Okay, good. Mobs are starting to get tanky. Just gonna use that to do a bunch of AoE damage now. This for single target. I need to use the model to deal with fortifieds. Okay, good. I destroyed the fortifieds. Now I can start targeting the BTDs. Targeting the first one first. So I need this one first. Hitting that one once. Okay, I can. Oh god. I don't think I can do this, so. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please let me know, and see you the next time. Bye! Oh, and by the way, this is gonna be uploaded one day too late, because I don't have time to upload it today. Oh, the day I recorded. Bye!